Okay, now I get to click this, and I get to click this, and is it live? We are live. Welcome, everyone. Let's see. How many do we have in here? We have 45 people in here. Oh, gotta shut off that volume. Yes. Okay. Good morning, Bobby and Kiona and Kathleen, Alice, Melinda's Pixie Dust. It's her first time here. You guys, if it's your first time here, put a 1 in the comments. And if you're watching and you don't know how to comment on mobile device, I'm going to show you that in just a minute. I have some announcements, some fun announcements that you guys are going to love that just came about this morning and decided upon this morning, and everybody involved doesn't even know about it yet because they're still sleeping in Washington. So let's get started. Sheila is going to be making me some fried apples, eggs, and bacon for breakfast when she comes to visit me. We have lots of fun in the chat. Let me go ahead and start by letting you guys join into chat. Welcome all you newbies. Thank you so much for joining me live. I do this every Saturday, unless there's something going on that I can't be here, like I'm out of town. So every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, okay? Good morning, everyone. You guys are amazing. Okay, let me switch over to my iPad. I gotta turn my face off. Okay, here's my iPad. And I also have it, let me scoot over here. Okay. I'm showing you up in the corner this so you can see where I point, because one thing about iPad videos, if they're just showing the screen like I am here, you can't always see how to do it. You just see what the screen does, and you don't see my finger. So if you're one of those people that need to see the finger, I have that, and I'm using my index finger. I have that in the upper left-hand corner. Hey, Carol. So I want to show this whole video today. I have announcements. We're not ready yet. I want everybody to be able to learn to craft or learn to chat. So we're going to go to the YouTube app, and you'll see right here. Let me see if I can move this. Okay, see that right there? It says the current live streams. So this is my channel. And if you need to find my channel, oh, look at that. It just did a flipperoo. If you need to find my channel, just search Melody Lane on YouTube and it will come up. Oh, it flipped around. It's backwards for me. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to chat. Click on the live chat there, and you see the video right here. Okay, so where's the chat? The chat's not here. You scroll down all the way down here and see right here, it says live chat. Can you see that? Live chat right at the bottom. So we're going to click that button. And now the live chat is all through here. Hey, Joan. So now I can see the live chat. Whoops, sorry. See here, look at the top button where I'm pointing, the top left. So you can see the live chat here live. If you're watching the video, this chat here is the delayed chat that my video is delayed. As you can see, my video does have a delay. All YouTube videos do live. So this is the chat where you chat. You ignore this chat right here. So ignore the chat in the video. The chat in the video is for the people watching the replay. Hey, Pamela. So that's it. And if you're on a phone, sometimes the suggested videos are underneath the video, and then you just have to scroll up until you see that live chat button. So that's how you chat live. I have that question all the time. So let me go back to me. Okay, so I have a few more announcements. One announcement, since Pamela's here, I'm going to tell you about her announcement, and then I have a really good one you guys are absolutely going to love. Pamela and I are doing a live chat today at 12:30. It's only going to be 10 to 15 minutes to tell you about a private Zoom chat that you guys can join in on the private video that won't be recorded, and there'll be more information on that in our video. So stay tuned after this video. There'll be another video to click on at 12:30 Eastern time. This video usually ends about noon, so then it'll be just 30 minutes after that, maybe about 12:30 Eastern. Okay, and another announcement. Some of you know Carol Prevost, Carol's Cricket Crafts. She has a YouTube channel. She lives in Canada. And no, Bobby, Melody is not doing a world tour. She is coming here. Some of you know from Facebook, she's coming here. Uh-oh. It says, can you guys see me? It just said my stream is bad. I haven't had that happen in a really long time. Like my internet just got slow. Are you guys okay? Are we good? It's freezing. Okay, you guys see me fine. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. That hasn't happened in a really long time. Okay, we're good. At least my software says we're good. All right. Thanks, guys. So Carol's coming for 2 weeks. That's not even the great news that you guys are going to love. So Carol's coming Monday? No. Carol's coming Wednesday, November 1st, I know. I have to go pick her up at the airport. And I announced it on Facebook and posted some things, and somebody had this great idea. Let me look and give that person credit. There it is. To click on this. Jen Rita Nichols. She commented, I'd love to see something fun, like a craft-off match, like those baking shows, each giving the same random set of materials and see what you both make out of it. Then we vote on the winner, but all for fun. Okay, that sounds amazing. And so I shared that in a chat with Ken Hess, who is still sleeping in Washington because he sleeps in the Saturday mornings. Don't blame him. And he's like 3 or 4 hours different. So it is early for them. And Lori Nunemaker and Carol. And we just think that's a great idea. At least me, Carol, and Lori do. And so I thought we could have Ken Hess and Sean and Lori. Well, Ken Hess and Lori come up with the supplies we need, maybe even make us a design space file that we don't get, that they secretly put into our accounts that we don't get until that time, or I'm not sure what's going to happen, but they're going to tell us what to do. We're going to get them in the video to be commentators while we're crafting. So you'll also see Jamie made it. Thanks, Jamie, for coming. She had internet problems. So Ken and Lori could kind of be commentators, kind of get in on the chat, and you guys can get in on it. And Lori's like, we could share the design space file with the people watching too, and they could try to do it along with us. And then there'll be a camera on me and on me doing the project and a camera on Carol. Okay, doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah, well, I was actually thinking, Leslie, that anybody who comes to visit me or stay with me, like someday Maymay's gonna come. Me and Maymay could do it. Um, Sheila's gonna come stay with me. Me and Sheila could do it. And Michael Crow, he lives in Tampa. We could do it. I just think it would be awesome fun. And I think you guys would like it too, like a game show type thing. Okay, and when I'm looking like this, I'm reading the chat, guys. So I'm not just ignoring you. I am reading the chat. So let's get back to why we're here, Design Space. I think I covered all the announcements. Did you guys see the quilt kits from Cricut? There's quilting kits. What else? Okay, you need. Oh my gosh, Joan just got in trouble in chat. She says, I just got in trouble with chat. The red X'd me for talking too much, LOL. That happened to me before too. Sometimes when you talk too much, YouTube stops you for a few minutes because they think that you're spamming. But you guys are not spamming. So I want to teach you Design Space today. So that's what we're doing. And I need, what do I need? I need to get off this picture. I need you to tell me what you want to see. My cheeks are rosy. I went for my walk today. You guys, I'm taking 2 walks a day. I'm drinking my ninja juice and smelling my oils. I think they make me smarter. What else? Oh, I need you guys to tell me what you want to see in Design Space. Oh, and if you have questions, put them in all caps so I can see them because I do miss questions. I am going to try to answer the questions that I feel most people need. Welcome, Sharon. Thank you, guys. And a lot of people have asked about layering HTV. I haven't mastered that. Like, I haven't, when I tried it, it's just easy. I just put one down, put the iron on or the easy press on for 10 seconds, put the other one down, and then make sure it's all protected. You can use the Cricut Teflon sheet, put over it all, and then press it again. Specified time. Yes, the easy press is worth getting. And a lot of people want me to do the ornament box from this cartridge that you can see I haven't opened yet. But I have it here to install. Please make a box with acetate. I actually did. I didn't do a video on it. I don't know what happened to my box. Oh, Sheila, your pause button won't pause? Sometimes I have to hit it twice. Okay, I got a question. New to Air 2. And just so you guys know, everybody uses the same Design Space. So it doesn't matter if you use the Explorer, and they're all Explorer machines except for the Maker is not an Explorer, but still uses Design Space. So if you have, she's new to Air 2, it's actually the Cricut Explorer Air 2, but Air 2 is easy because it's shorter. Never used files. Where are those and where do you use them and are they free? Okay, let me answer that question. Lynn Cole, the answer to your question about the fancy swirls and such from, if they're from certain fonts, I have a video on that called Font Lab or something like that. Okay. They do have Easy Press bundles too, and it's like discounted like 10%. Joan, the cartridge is Anna's Holidays Ornaments from HSN. I'm not available on HSN. I got it on the craft day. I don't know. So we're going to work on how to find the files. Okay. But first, Sheila asked for this.
You are watching Melody Lane.
I love you, Sheila.
With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Okay. Here's, whoops, let me see. Okay, here's Design Space. And you can't see it all. Let me make it shorter. See my messy desktop? There we go. Okay, so to find files, let's just start from the beginning. We're going to go to Home. I think. My internet's been a little slow today. Maybe click on Cricut. Maybe close some of my tabs. I have like 20 tabs open. Hear me clicking and closing tabs. Now everything is just spinning. There we go. Like I couldn't even get to Facebook and close that. Okay. Here are, let's go to the Make It Now. View, no, I don't want to view my projects. Look at these. These are so cute. I don't look at these enough. I usually go straight to the canvas. So here are projects made by them, some of them. But if you go to New Project, you can go up here to the top. Yes, I want to replace the project that's there because that was an old project I'm not working on. And then click over here. You see where the mouse is? All the way to the left, right underneath templates, under New, templates, and then there's projects. So click on those projects. And then these are the Make It Now projects. And you can choose categories. And you can, if you have the Air 2, like you said, you can click on that. And then all these projects are free for the Air 2. And you can search projects. You can click here and go to My Projects. So when you save your own projects, they're saved here. And then you just click on them to open them up. So I click Customize. And then I can change this. I can change the colors. I can move things around, make them different, do anything I want to. Did I answer your question, Sherry? Oh, Sheila, you are so smart. I didn't turn my iPad off. It's still playing my video. So that's probably also, it's using my internet. And my video is also playing in one of my tabs. We have 240 people watching now. So I hope you guys learned how to chat and you're all in here and chat. Let me go back to some of the questions. Natalie asks, where can I find great t-shirt fronts for free? I'm a newbie. I have a maker. You just design them or get an SVG or go in here to click on images. Anything in here you can put on the front of a t-shirt. You could search, let's say, well, it actually could be any of these. You could go to My Images. You could go to your upload images. You could go to what's free, what's in access, what you purchased. And then you can go to Type by 3D, which would not work on a t-shirt. Frames, printables. Maybe you want a phrase to go on a shirt that's all set up so you don't have to design it. Here's some with phrases, which pretty much are just words. Some are phrases. But there's some iron-on. Let me go to the iron-on cartridge. There's some cartridges that, I'm just going to type the word iron. So there's Boho Graphics, Brooklyn Iron-On, Holidays Throughout the Year. These are great ones for to iron on your shirts. It's just whatever you want. Okay, let's go back to cartridges. Iron. I really like this Brooklyn one too. And Holidays Throughout the Year. So it's just whatever you want to design. Okay, and lots of people are asking about the offset feature. Okay, let me go to, let's just do a new one. I don't want to mess up this card. We're going to go to fonts and show you how to find the Cricut fonts that already have an offset. Yes, B. Nance. On print and cut, it goes to your printer and then cuts on your Cricut. Okay, we're going to make this bigger so you can see it. That didn't make it bigger, did it? So, if you're brand new, to size things, all you have to do is this. And you can size it to any size you want. If you unlock The lock here, you can change it to be like this, or this, or this, or any way you want just by moving this handle. Okay, now we're gonna choose a font with 2 layers. So we're gonna go over here to filter, and we're gonna choose multi-layer. So we're only gonna get the fonts that have 2 layers or more. Not all of them are offset. Let me see. So you only see one set here, right? But this one has a background. It's always hidden in the layers panel. That's not offset. That one's a shadow. Oh, there it is. That's what I thought. Okay, so this is an offset one. I just had to get on there straight. This one I don't think is offset. It possibly could be. No. So it's just a solid one underneath it. And then you could always go to advanced and ungroup to layers. So this is all ungrouped. The whole thing will stick together. Oh, so now when I change the font, it's only going to change that top layer. Alphalicious. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Okay, let's turn on this layer. See how that's offset? Offset means it's the purple color around it. I could even hide the yellow color if you just want something like more bold. Whoops, I just hit them both. Okay, how do you slice and have something go through the middle? Where's my mouse? Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, because this is 2 layers, I cannot slice both layers at once. To slice, you can only slice with 2 images. Let me move these letters together first. So letter spacing, I'm just going to click this down arrow right here. Okay, so we can actually slice this as it is, because there were only 2 layers. Now we also have that. So we have that. If we wanted to do this with vinyl and not have it overlapping, we could do this, and it would not be overlapping if we got it perfect. Terry, thank you so much for that super chat. So we have that. And then this is now the exact same size. But let me show you how to slice through the middle. Like sometimes people like to do monograms and stuff. I'm going to make it taller just to make it better. And we're going to add a shape. We're going to add a square. And I have lots of videos on this already. But I know you haven't seen. I think I have 1,300 videos now. I think 14 actually. It was $13.99 I saw one day. So if I select all of this, it is only 2 layers because I did not ungroup the hello. It's set as one word. And you can see over in the layers panel, see there's only 2 selected because you can see these. If it was grouped, there's more and you can't slice. So if it doesn't allow you to slice, you have to look at your layers panel and see why. There's always a reason. So now I'm clicking slice and slice that right out of the middle. And now you can't read it. That was dumb. Let's undo that. Okay, I am going to make this really thin square. And I'm going to do it right there. So now I'm going to select them both. See, they're two selected. So now we have this. Well, I want them separated. Okay, let's get rid of these. So now what I'm going to do is take a square. I'm going to place the square, unlock it. So the top of the square is in between this line here. So I'm going to select it all. And there's just these two selected. So I'm going to click slice. Okay, move this out of the way. Now you have two colors. If you want to do that, that's cool. You could do that. But now I can separate these. Like if I wanted to put a name. That would be cute. I've never seen this before. But if you put hello, so-and-so's name in the middle, that would be fun. Okay, let me go back up. And read your comments, guys. April, open up that Cricut Explorer 2. Okay, Peggy, you have a great question. I am going, in case we want to come back to this, I'm just going to move all this stuff out of the way. Okay. Peggy says, if I put text on top of a circle, print and cut, why does the circle cut and then the letters also cut out? I just want the circle to cut. Okay, let me show you that. So we got a circle. Let me grab this hello. Just for an example. Okay, we want this on top, so we're going to click Arrange, Bring to Front. Okay. Let's make this a prettier circle. We're going to click here, change the color. Let's change this to print, just because I'm going to show you other ways to do it too. And this to print. Okay, I got them both to print. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make it. I have all that junk in there, but why aren't these printing on top of each other? Okay, let's cancel. Let's try it again. Okay, maybe if we group them. And just to be clear, I know I'm doing it wrong. I just want to show what does and does not work. Okay, grouping them doesn't work. Let's ungroup. Okay, let's select them both and let's attach. It's down here at the bottom, little paper clip. Click Make It. Oh, well, that's how I want it to cut, isn't it? No. If you just attach these, they're both going to print just as you see it here. But then when you put it in the Cricut, it's going to cut around the circle and the letters. So let's cancel that. Let's detach this. No need to have it detached. Let's select them both and click Flatten. Flatten will then, and I'm not going to prove it to you. I'd have to print it out and cut it to prove it to you. But Flatten will then print all this out and cut around. Let me show you in the layers panel what's different now. See, now it's one image. It's almost like weld. Good morning, Michael. Michael, you will have to rewatch this video at the very beginning into my announcements. I did mention your name, but I'm not going to tell you right now. So there is that. So you have to flatten, and that's the reason it's set to flatten. You do not, let me undo. Let me go back to the beginning. Okay, they're not changing to cut. Let me change these back to cut. And notice you can change things here to cut, write, score, or print. Okay, so now they're both cut images because we can tell in the layers panel that they're scissors. We're going to select them both and we're going to flatten. That's all you have to do. Notice in the layers panel, it is now one image. It will cut around the circle. So you don't have to change them to print. All you have to do is select them both and flatten. And I know that's a question so many have. And I get that. See that question a lot, and I see a lot of people answer just attach it. Attach doesn't do it. Okay, I'm going through the comments now. How do you move your project to another part of the mat? I think I show this in every video. You just grab it and drag it to anywhere you want it to go. Like if you wanted these to print in separate colors, you could put a different color of paper or vinyl or whatever you're using down here at the bottom. You just grab it. If you want it to go to a different colored mat, you click on it, and then there's these 3 dots inside the circle. Click on that and move to another mat. And then I could have it move to this mat. See, and it moved here. I can place it anywhere I want. I'm reading the chat. Sheila wants to know where Michael's been. So with the circle, if you just want the outline of the circle, okay, cancel. Let's undo. So we're gonna undo the flatten. Or you can click here, unflatten. If you just want an outline of a circle, then you just add another shape. Add another circle, make it smaller, and you can try to get it in the middle, but there's no reason for that. Select them both, go up here to align, and click center. And then it's perfectly in the center. I can't talk. They're both still selected, and we're going to click slice. So there you have the outline of the circle. Now if you were to do this and flatten it, it's going to cut out only the outline and the letters. But the way it was, it would only cut the outline of the whole circle and not the letters. Now I could put this in here. Well, I should align it. Center. Move this piece to the back. Click arrange, move to back. I could take that and flatten it. And now it's only gonna cut, it'll print it all and cut only around the outside of the circle. I hope I answered your questions. Okay, my chat keeps going. Somebody asked if you can delete a mat. There's no reason to delete a mat. Like you can move everything off the mat, and then when you have it cutting, it's not going to go to the mat because there's nothing there. So it just skips it. No reason to delete. Linda says, I would like to know when I minimize design space and I want to open it up again, the new design space comes up and I have 2 design space programs showing on my toolbar. Well, you have to go to the one you minimized. So it's just I do not know why I'm having a problem speaking. It just minimizes the browser. So you have to go down to that browser again. Yep. Marissa, after you moved things around on the mat and you still have more room, you just keep doing it as much as you want. I have 2 projects. How do I copy an image from one to the other? If it's an image that you've changed, you can't do it. Let me show you my projects. Okay, say I want to bring an image from one of my projects. Let's say I want to bring this one. This is a project. Okay, here it is. I'm like, wait a minute, where'd that go? So click this little arrow right here and it tells you what's inside the project. Say I want to bring this picture. This is a card I made with my cousin Pamela Hunter. Oh wait, okay, we click here. I'm like, why isn't this working? So if something's not working, just move your mouse around and try some more. So if you click the hashtag and then the M and the image number, I'm going to click on that. It will bring it up here. If it's an edited image, it won't. So I'm going to click insert image. So if you know it's only going to bring in what's there. If you've edited it, it's only going to bring in the original. It's not going to change it. So now I have that one there. The calligraphy pens, I plan on doing a video on that, but you have to have the pen set at a certain angle, at a 45-degree angle, depending on what you're doing. I think there are instructions on it, and it depends on what font you're using. Like, it works with some fonts, but not all fonts. Welcome, Hardasha. Hey, Carol. Carol, I announced that you're coming and we're going to do like a craft match-off game show thing. Oh, okay. Kyla's asking when you pull in a pre-built template, how do you change the size of that to the canvas? Okay, so let's bring in a template. Okay, let's bring in some shorts. I see so many people doing t-shirts, but you guys, have you ironed on your shorts or your pants? Like, I want to do my pants and I just don't know what to do. Okay, we're gonna move this stuff out of the way. I'm never going to find them again because this is zoomed out 25%. Okay, so we want to change the size of the template. Okay, we got that already. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the type. Women's knee or women's short. Let's just do short. So I can, there, zoom out, make it bigger. And then you have custom, small, large, medium, whatever. Okay. So there's medium. And then we can go to custom. And then we can even unlock it. Can we? Yeah. And we can make them much wider. So you can custom size the shorts. So if you measured your shorts, you can custom size them right up here on the top. But then you have to do that first, it looks like. There's another way, I think. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, I found this before. Okay, look over in the layers panel. You'll see the shorts, and you can change the color. And then when you click on it, it brings in the sizing. So if you've clicked off of it, the regular edit things come up. But when you click on it in the layers panel and it's selected, the sizing is back up at the top. Thanks for joining us, Mary. Okay, reading comments. Yeah, for sweatpants, just iron down the sides. Totally. You guys, I have not seen any projects with you guys doing iron on pants and shorts and different things. It's all t-shirts and bags. Okay, are there any other questions? We got about 15 minutes left. Yeah, tennis shoes. Okay, Vicky, you want to write, but then it has... Okay, let's go to new. Text. Happy. Okay, we want this to write in a single line. But when I click this, oh, wait a minute. No. If I click over here in the layers panel and click right, it's only the outline. That's not what we want, correct? Okay, so we have to click this. We have to click here next to the font. It says style and regular. We want one that is a writing font, so we have to click on writing. It will change this to writing because it does have a writing font. And then we can click these other writing fonts. It will give us more writing fonts. Some of them are really cool. And then they look like that. That's not what we want. We can scoot them together and it still doesn't work that well because look at how happy. And let me make this bigger. Let me explain this to people. You say the letters are not together, but they are. This A and this, in the distance they are away, they are overlapping as much as this is overlapping. And this is overlapping as much as this is overlapping. That's how Design Space reads those. So we are going to isolate them, ungroup the letters. Oh, my Young Living order is here. Yay. Okay, and I'm using the arrow keys just so I have it perfect and not up or down. Like I'm not moving them. They're still staying where they should be, but because I'm using the arrow keys, I don't have to worry about them being too high or too low. There. Karen, on your iPad, you have to pair your iPad. So go to your Bluetooth settings in your iPad and have your machine on and then pair it. And it'll ask for a PIN number. The PIN number is 000. 4 zeros is always what the PIN number is for Cricut. And you don't have to, you can just sign into your thing. You don't have to do new machine setup. I'm reading your comments. I'm not just sitting here. Debbie's asking, will you bring in an image from another professional? I don't know what you mean. And Sheila says, good question, Sharon. And I don't know what Sharon's question is. Can't find it. Oh. Will Cricut bring a click go on screen in DS rather than having to get up and press go on the button? Oh, I don't know. I have no clue. Crafty Shenanigans says, how can I cut intricate designs? If you guys join my Facebook group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane, we answer that question all the time in there. And if you have any other questions, they get answered all the time from many people. And if you have an intricate design and it's ripping the paper or mangles it or not cutting it right, use a deep cut blade. The deep cut blade is great for intricate design. And there's also a setting for intricate cardstock. If you're using vinyl, do intricate, I think there's an intricate vinyl now, or washi setting. Oh, bring an image from another project once more. Sure. Okay, I'm going to go to my projects. Okay, let's go to this one. Okay, so now when you're here, this is what it looks like. So to find the images, you have to click the little arrow next here. See where my mouse is? You have to click that to see the images in it. So we're going to click on the snowman, but that's not clicking. You have to click the green letters here. It's the M and then a bunch of numbers. That is the code for that image. So you click that. It'll bring you to where the images are. You click on that. Wait a minute. I don't want to change my image. Let's try that again. Did I click customize or something? Oh, I think I must have. Okay. No? Okay, now it's not letting me do it. Or is it? Oh, yeah, it is. I just ignore that thing at the top. So ignore that yellow at the top. I don't even think I saw that before. Just ignore it. So then now I have the snowman that I used in my other project. You can use the deep cut blade in the maker if that's what you're asking. Carol may be sewing here, yes. Tess Smith, try the code free ship instead of fall ship. The code free ship will give you free shipping on things that my code does not cover. Braxy Mom, I don't know anything about faux rhinestones. That's why I don't answer that question. I don't know when the Cricut sale at Joann's ends. It's Saturday and they usually have new sales on Sundays, so maybe it does. The deep cut blade has its own deep cut blade housing. When using writing text, does it matter that the font says cutting and writing? It only says writing. So I don't know how it would say cut and write. Maybe you have it attached to something. Let's bring it to the front. So like if I were to attach this, well, I can't because that's a print image. And you can't flatten. You cannot flatten writing. It will not flatten. I'm not sure when the mystery box is coming. Oh, when you are picking the font. Yeah, it says cutting and writing. That means it also comes in a cut font and a writing font. So whatever you have chosen is what it'll be. And then you can change the style here. Changed it to bold, regular, italic, bold and italic, and writing. Okay, Natalie says today is the last day for the Joann sale. All right, guys. I am going to go. Pam and I are going to be in a video at 12:30 in just 30 minutes. There's going to be another video. So we're going to discuss some things and invite you to a private video, which is just us, and all of you get to be in the video. But it only holds up to 99 people. So thank you guys for watching. I will be here again next Saturday. And Carol will be here also. You cannot purchase PicMonkey fonts and use them in Design Space. Those fonts are just other fonts. You can get those fonts maybe somewhere else, but you can't take them out of PicMonkey or purchase them from PicMonkey. Yes, thank you for hitting the thumbs up, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And we will see you probably before next week with Carol. Yeah, next week we're going to open viewer mail. So, yeah, next week I'm going to open viewer mail. If you want to send something to Carol Prevo, you can send it to my house. But it has to be here by next Saturday. Before Saturday. Because I'm not going to get the mail in the morning. Because it won't be here. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I love you. And see you in a few minutes.